the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
All right, good morning, Bulldog.
The sports page brought to you by Hard Rock Hotel, Daytona Beach, the perfect weekend beach getaway for all Central Floridians. Not even an hour's drive from downtown Orlando. And at Hard Rock, they make everybody feel like a rock star or a rock and roll DJ. Make your reservations at hardrockhotels.com/Daytona Beach. Dallas Cowboys getting it done last night. It was a bittersweet night. Obviously, they're paying tribute and mourning their defensive end, Marshawn Nealon, who committed suicide about 10 days ago now. Dallas obviously paid tribute to him last night. It's their first game since that fatal suicide. And, man, Dak Prescott looked really good last night. 4 touchdowns, one of them to George Pickens, 33-16. Cowboys win that game over the Vegas Raiders, did you guys watch any of that game?
Taco watched some.
Yeah, Vegas refused to run the ball. I think they had like 3 rushing attempts in the first half, and yeah, they would not run the ball, even though they drafted the rookie Ashton Genty out of Boise State, and Pete Carroll's like, I'm just trying to move the football. I don't care if it's running or passing, but the Raiders are terrible.
They are terrible, but, man, it's still the only thing that really makes you kind of interested in that game is Max Crosby from the Raiders. That guy's so good.
He is good. He is good. I'll tell you, George Pickens, my man, was good last night, as was C.D. Lamb of the Cowboys. Both those guys caught a bunch of passes. Big news in college football.
Hey, real quick, back to the 2 guys you just mentioned from Dallas. Did you see that they didn't start them, and it was like They didn't start CD or Pickens either.
Yeah, the first series they weren't in the game.
Yeah, it was like a statement from the coach. They were saying like, "Hey."
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't see why he did that.
This ought to swerve him.
Right.
It was to send a shot over the bow, like, "Hey guys, sorry if you're not doing whatever they weren't doing. You ain't starting."
Speaking of great receivers who won't be starting this week, Jamar Chase of the Bengals won't be starting. He got suspended for a game for spitting
garbage
on Pittsburgh Steelers defensive back Jalen Ramsey.
And Ramsey was the one who got thrown out of the game.
Yeah, Ramsey got thrown out of the game because I guess they didn't see the spitting, and then Jamar Chase after the game said, "I didn't spit on him," and then you go watch the video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he spit on him. That's just nasty. Well, why? What again? And then to lie about it. What are we, like kids here? I didn't do that. There's a video out there. Why would you lie about it when there's a video?
And it was a good goob too.
Yeah.
Tommy, did you eat a cookie when I told you not to eat the cookie? And he's got crumbs all over his face. Yeah. Hey, so I think you were about to pop the Virginia Tech news here, dog.
Yeah, Virginia Tech. I think this is a great hire for Virginia Tech. They hire fired Penn State coach James Franklin as their new head football coach. I think that's a great hire for Virginia Tech. I think James Franklin, first of all, I don't think he should have gotten fired at Penn State, but he lands at Virginia Tech. Here's the thing, though. Good news for Penn State. I guess by taking the Virginia Tech job, he negotiated Penn State negotiated the buyout. It was $49 million. Now they're only having to pay him $9 million as a settlement. So good news for Penn State.
Hey,
that
Doc,
they get out of that.
Did you
huge buyout.
See the story about Lane Kiffin's family being cited in both Baton Rouge and Gainesville, scouting potential? What would it be like to live here?
The misinformation out there is unbelievable.
So is this BS or what?
I think it is. I Googled yesterday. I was just trying to find Lane Kiffin news. I Googled Lane Kiffin yesterday, and a big story from Newsweek came up. Newsweek, all right, which used to be like a bastion of journalistic integrity. So Newsweek, the headline said, Lane Kiffin could be fired at Ole Miss before the college football playoff. So I'm like, what? And I'm reading this story, and you know who their source was? A podcaster in Mississippi who essentially said, "This is what I would do if he's negotiating with Florida. I would fire him." And that was Newsweek.
That only Newsweek, by the way, online in name only, and it is not the same outfit that you had alluded to from years ago.
Yeah. Remember when Newsweek was like, there was Newsweek
and Time Magazine,
and U.S. News and World Report. Those were like the three big news magazines. Yeah. So yeah, Newsweek now is just what, a clickbait operation.
Well, there was also, it said that, did you see the private jet flew members of Kiffin's family to Baton Rouge?
Well, they're scouting out the home markets in both places.
That's what these reports say. So I don't know.
Yeah, some listeners were texting about it too, making sure we asked you, dog.
I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of misinformation out there. I'm sure. I mean, it sounds like Lane Kiffin is going to be leaving Oxford because he was asked a question after the game on Saturday. Are you going to be the coach of Ole Miss next year? And he hemmed and hawed and said, I think it's disrespectful to even ask that question at this time. It's like when somebody asks you a question you don't want to answer, you go, I'm not going to dignify that with her.
Not that I don't have a dog in this hunt, to be honest, but it seems awfully quiet out in Gainesville, as if perhaps a quiet confidence. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people in Gainesville. In fact, a good friend of mine, Buddy Martin, has already reported that, the Gators have offered Lane Kiffin a 6-year, $14 million contract, and it's, and he's pretty much reporting it's a done deal. So We'll see. There's no sources that say this, but yeah, I think I would be let me just put it this way, Lynch. You need to check with your sources, because people I'm talking to would be absolutely shocked if Lane Kiffin's not the next coach.
All right. Well, between the two of us, we've nailed some stuff here lately.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So, hey, so the Magic are back on the court tonight.
Golden State makes their only trip to town tonight. The Warriors, they've won 3 in a row. The Magic obviously coming off a close but disappointing loss to the Houston Rockets on Sunday night. Steph and the boys will be in town tonight. I wonder if Steph's going to stay at his home in Winter Park.
I think that my wife saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his wife at some, store right around there, right next to that road that he has a house on.
Are your sources saying that Steph is now negotiating with the Magic?
No! Come on, man. What are you, some podcaster? What you would do?
Oh, God. All right, and the Lightning got a tough game tonight. Red Hot Jersey. New Jersey has just been
coming to town?
Yeah, they've been a hell of a season to start this season. So we'll.
They better watch out for that Jersey zone defense. All
right, he's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on FM 96.9 The Game.
Happy birthday to the great Kirk Hammett, lead guitarist of Metallica. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Take my hand. We're off to Never Never Land.
All right, I meant Game On with Brandon Kravitz on FM 96.9 The Game.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.
All right.